In this audio-visual presentation, I just want to relate my own personal experience in using smart TVs. I am not endorsing nor berating any product or company, but just telling my story, and hopefully it will help others about smart TVs. So I've listed down the different sections here, including the time allotted for each of them in the video, so that if you are just interested in one specific section, you can already fast forward to that part of the video. Not all smart TVs are the same when it comes to apps. Their only similarities are Netflix and YouTube. Even their installers are exclusive to apps they are endorsing. Google Store is not available when you buy an Android TV. It is not. That is the advantage of a pure Android TV box, like the Xiaomi Mi Box S. The different Google stores are available there, like Google Movies, Google Games, etc., as compared to an Amazon Fire Stick TV, where apps are available only at the Amazon store. Their homepages are also quite different, not only with appearance but in relation to interface of their proprietary software. Even their remote controls are slightly different, although with similarities like the Netflix button. So here are some of the things I will be discussing. Later on in the video, I will be showing them in more detail, as well as these other gadgets that I will try to differentiate. As a quick summarized preview, here are the major differences between the things I will be showing. I have highlighted the most glaring ones in red and bold fonts. When using a smart TV, internet speed is very important. Otherwise, your videos will not stream smoothly. For standard HD or Ultra HD, the app will automatically downgrade it to the lowest resolution if you don't reach a specific threshold. As you can see here, my Converge FiberX is 25 Mbps, while my PLDT DSL is 3 Mbps. My Smart Bro Pocket Wi-Fi is below 2 Mbps, while my USB Globe Tattoo has no signal. What are the implications? With a fast 4 millisecond, I can stream HD video with multiple devices. With a slow 133 millisecond, only one device will stream smoothly. With a very slow 256 millisecond, only web browsing is okay. Converge FiberX uses fiber optic cable that was piggybacked alongside our pre-existing cable for digital TV. They are together in one PVC pipe that enters our unit from the floor's auxiliary room. This is the setup of TVs and Wi-Fi locations at home. So here's Converge with 25 Mbps, while here's PLDT with 3 Mbps. And here are the two smart TVs and the three non-smart TVs, but converted to smart TVs because of the Mi Box and Fire Stick. Converge has a fast speed, but its signal is low at these far distances. So even if the PLDT has a slow speed, at near distances, it has a higher signal. So it's better to use PLDT for these two TVs for continuous streaming at 3 Mbps, rather than Converge at 25 Mbps, but loading of videos is erratic and not smooth. So let's go to the Sony Smart TV where I attached a local digital TV box to get Philippine channels and an Amazon Fire Stick TV to get channels from the US. Here's the original box as well as the official receipt. I needed 3 power supply outlets, one for the Sony TV, one for the ABS-CBN TV Plus, and one for the Amazon Fire Stick. So after you turn it on, the home page appears. If you click the center button here, the All Apps page appears. Click to the right and below to highlight the FM radio app. The FM radio is built-in, so you don't need a Wi-Fi connection. But you have to manually input the radio stations like what I did. Click down to go to your favorite radio station and click again to start listening. Click Options to choose Clock and Calendar in display mode while listening to the radio. You can then click the Home button to choose a photo for display. You can change the analog clock to a digital clock or calendar and upload a photo. Going back to the All Apps page, highlight Opera TV, which will bring out the Viewed app. The first page is for All Apps. Click once to the left for Popular Apps. Click again once to the left for New Apps. This time, click to the right 3 times to go to Movies and TV Series. Click again once to the right for Games, and again once to the right for Internet TV. Click again to the right to go to Music, then click once to the right for Sports, and again once to the right for Lifestyle. Click once to the right for Technology, click again once to the right for Kids, and then click once to the right for Nature and Travel. Click again once to the right for News and Weather, and finally, click once to the right for Tools. This time, click up to manually search an app endorsed by Sony by typing it. If you go to Settings, then choose Apps, you can now manage your installed applications. Let's take, for example, Tubi TV in Popular Apps. Let's install it and open it afterwards. Upon opening the app, here is their homepage and their featured videos. Press down to go to Most Popular Videos. Then down again for Comedy Videos. And down again for Family Movies. And so on and so forth. For mirroring, open Input Choices and click down to choose Screen Mirroring. Instructions will appear on how to pair your gadget screen with the TV screen, so that what appears on your cell phone will be mirrored onto the TV. Now, let's go to the attached Fire Stick TV. Here's the ad in Lazada where I ordered it locally online, including the package it arrived in. And here's the original box with the details about it printed at the exterior. First, pick the HDMI connection where the Fire Stick TV was inserted. The Amazon logo will appear, followed by the Fire Stick TV logo. Then it will verify your account details and confirm if you want to continue. Press the center circular button. The Fire Stick will now start up. Press the Home button to go to the home page, which reveals what I regularly watch. Here, you can see that it's NBC News and Fox News. Aside from CBS News, and ABC News. Click on NBC News and you get their entire broadcast totally free. And there are other options like Top News, Nightly News, Today, etc. You can also choose from latest US political news or international top stories. Similarly, you can watch the broadcast of Fox News, totally free too. You can choose which show like Fox and Friends or Fox Report. You can also choose the Daily Briefing or America's Newsroom. Going back to the home page, some movies are free to watch, but with sponsored ads. For example, in this case, it's The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise care of Free Dive. But with no virtual private network or VPN, Amazon knows that I'm in the Philippines. With Fire Stick TV, the Amazon store monitors the apps you install. They then email your billing account. As you can see, the ones I ordered are totally free. Being connected to the Wi-Fi network, you can look for other apps by categories. Initially, it will just show their preferred featured apps. But you can go to your own choice of category, like for example, games. Let's try one of the apps I installed, which is Weather. Upon opening, the location will automatically be detected. And here, it notes that we are in Manila. It tells you the current and hourly weather for the day, including sunrise and sunset. But you can also view the extended forecast for the next 4 to 5 days. Open Settings and choose Alexa. Select it to learn about the app as well as to discover things that you can try to do using Alexa. Press and hold the microphone button and ask, "How tall is the Empire State Building?" Alexa promptly replies. You can also try to find content like Open Netflix. The app will now appear and automatically open if you have installed it before. To mirror a screen to a TV with a Fire Stick, go to Display and Sounds in Settings. And from Screensaver, click down 3 times to enable display mirroring. Guest devices can now wirelessly mirror. So what's on a cell phone can be seen on TV. So let's go to the Panasonic Smart TV, where I attached a local cable high-definition TV box to get channels, both locally and internationally, from a myriad of countries. Here's the original box as well as the official receipt. The TV is at rest on a TV stand together with our Sky Cable Digibox below, although Panasonic provides a free complimentary wall bracket. So upon turning it on, the home page will initially appear. If you click to the right twice, then click OK, the apps page appears. Afterwards, click below twice and then OK, the apps market will now appear. So initially, the featured apps endorsed by Panasonic will appear. Click down once to go to Video and Movie. Click down 3 times to go to Games. In this case, let's see a preview of Blackjack before installing it. Now, let's go back to the apps page and click at the far right on AccuWeather, which was pre-installed. Here, you can see the current and hourly weather for the day, But you can also view the extended forecast for the entire week. Now click down once and click to the left twice to go to Shoutcast Radio. The top radio stations worldwide will appear, though you could choose genre. Choose easy listening like light rock, then Pinoy, or simply search manually. Going back to the home page, click on Wow TV. Live TV entertainment appears. Click down to View on Demand or VOD for celebrity news. Then click twice to the right for classics and further right for kids flicks. Again, from the home page, click on Newsmax TV. Its logo appears followed by numerous ads. Eventually, the current news logo will appear followed by its telecast. Typically, a broadcast reporter appears followed by actual video coverage. Going back to the All Apps page, the first pre-installed app is Netflix. You can click on it here or just simply click the Netflix button in the remote control. You will then be asked who is watching, so let's click Live with no profile. From the homepage of Netflix, you can search for content that you want. Click Search and then type the first word of the title, like for example, Star. All the titles with Star will now appear like Star Trek, Star Wars, etc. Similarly, from the search page, click down to the list of categories below. So initially you have TV shows, then Netflix originals, further down is Hollywood movies, followed by Korean dramas, and further below is stand-up comedy. Going back again to the All Apps page, the second pre-installed app is YouTube. I can click on it here, or I could click the My App button in the remote control since I designated YouTube to be my app. And here's the initial YouTube page. From the initial recommended videos, click to the right to go to music. And further to the right is gaming. You can also manually search for content in YouTube by typing it. Let's take for example our company, Marie France. After searching, all videos related to Marie France will appear. Upon clicking our YouTube channel, all our own videos will appear. Let's choose the trailer, and there you can now view my own video ad. Before having a smart TV, we watched exclusively using cable TV from Sky Cable. On standby mode, if I press the AV button and then turn on my cable HD TV box, the last channel that I watched will appear. In this case, it's CNN. By pressing the Info button, the TV show Now, Next, and Later is shown. And by pressing the Menu button, I see the schedule for the entire day. I can also see the program guide of all the other channels, like HBO, Fox Movies, etc. I can even set the iRecord to save TV shows for viewing later on. And here we have the available channels of Sky Cable with Gold subscription. From the home page, you can go to Devices in order to search for other gadgets. In Mirroring, you can pair the Panasonic Smart TV with another gadget like a cell phone. So what is seen in the cell phone screen will be mirrored in the TV screen. Now let me go to the Xiaomi Mi Box S, which I attached to my regular LCD TV. This is where I installed Exodus via Kodi to watch the latest movies. Android TVs and Android TV boxes uses the latest Android operating systems. For the Xiaomi Mi Box S, it's already the Oreo, but can be upgraded to Pi. Mi stores are now available in the Philippines where you can buy a Mi Box S. It's in Mega Mall where I bought once and then twice more for a total of 3 units. Here's the original box as well as the official receipt. The Mi Box is attached to an ordinary flat-screen TV together with our local TV box and an old generic DVD player of the same brand as the TV. Connect the Mi Box via HDMI and turn on the TV. The logo of CDR King appears. Choose HDMI as the input source. The Xiaomi logo now appears, stating it is high-definition media input with Dolby Audio of digital theater systems. Afterwards, the Android animation appears, followed by the Android logo, and eventually the Mi Box homepage. The YouTube app, being the first app, is highlighted. Using the Mi Box remote control, click repeatedly to the right until the Kodi app appears. Upon opening the Kodi app, you will note that the media library is empty. Click down to Add-ons and then click right to highlight Exodus. The initial page is a list of downloadable categories available from the internet. From the highlighted item, go down to New Movies and click Center of Navigation button. A list of the latest movies available will be enumerated. Let's choose the award-winning Bohemian Rhapsody released just last month. The Exodus app will try to detect providers of the movie and even differentiate them based on Ultra HD, Standard HD, or lower resolutions. Then the actual providers will be enumerated for you to choose from highest to lowest resolution. In this situation, I chose 720 pixels for better, smoother streaming and MP4 format, care of OpenLoad Movie. It will now start to download the initial data needed to watch the movie. A little lag and pause, but the movie eventually starts. Regarding other apps, press the Home button, then choose Cornflakes. Its logo will initially appear. Then you can create your own profile. The homepage starts with featured videos, news and business, then entertainment. Press down and we have food and drink, sports and fitness, and tech and gadgets. Further down we have kids, fashion and beauty, music, and gaming. And finally below further are educational, pets and animals, and finally settings. At the lowest portion is settings, consisting of about, terms, privacy, or exit. Here you can find further info on conflicts like privacy and terms. For settings, Look at the right upper corner beside the clock. Click it and then click the Wi-Fi icon. I am connected to PLDT with lower speed but higher signal. Go down to Google Cast, and as you can see, Chromecast is built in. An Android cell phone can now cast to a TV with an Android TV box like Mi Box S. In our old TVs before, where there are no cable connection, we mostly watch using an ABS-CBN TV Plus, colloquially known as the mahiwagang black box. Upon turning on, the mahiwagang black box will try to get an aerial signal from the Baron antenna. Booting up takes seconds, so sponsored ads appear at this time. And then the homepage appears showing your favorites and TV guide. By clicking on TV guide, the first few channels appear. Obviously, they are from ABS-CBN, but other local channels are also available and a few US channels. And you can check out the schedule for the day per channel. Admittedly, when you change channels, the info immediately appears, but the telecast comes delayed after a second or two. But local sports is always live and not delayed. And here we have the available channels of ABS-CBN TV Plus. This time with our second Xiaomi Mi Box S, which I attached to a relatively new LED TV, I'll be featuring the use of a gamepad controller to play an Android game like Asphalt 8. Here's the setup of our second Mi Box S, and it's attached to a very widescreen Ultra HD TV together with our other Sky Cable Digibox and paired to a gamepad controller. And here's the local ad for the gamepad controller, its delivery package and official receipt, as well as its original box, plus actual photos at home. Turn on the power and go to settings. The gamepad controller is not paired yet, but the Xiaomi remote control and my cell phone are already paired. Press up to add accessory, then flip open the gamepad controller. It's now paired. From the home page, go to Apps and look for a game in Google Play like Asphalt 8. On initial opening, it will load the data needed for the app. And then, every time you need to play it, it will load your current game and settings. At the start, it will give you instructions on how to use a generic remote control. The best would be to turn on your gamepad and wait for it to be detected. You will then be given instructions on how to use each of the buttons and joystick. In My Profile, you will be given a default car. You can see acceleration, top speed, handling, and nitro, which you can improve. And here are your bonuses. And finally, you can see the actual gamepad controller, and I'm about to start play. You can play Career, Moto Blitz, or Multiplayer after your daily tasks. For Season 1, you can choose your racetrack. Let's try the first lap of the Nevada Classic. And off we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's race! Now, let me go to our third Xiaomi Mi Box S, which I attached to an old LCD TV. This time, I'll discuss iFlix for watching mostly Tagalog movies and TV series. Here's the setup of our third Mi Box S Android TV box. Again, it's attached to an ordinary flat-screen TV together with our local TV box. Also attached are game consoles like the PS4 and Xbox with Kinect motion sensor. And here I am about to play the latest Battlefront 2 in PlayStation 4, as well as my Star Wars playsets for Disney Infinity in Xbox. If you look at the left upper corner, you will see choices on how to input. To input a search, you can either say a voice command or type in virtual keyboard. Press the microphone button and say, "Open iFlix," or simply manually type IFLIX. So upon turning on the Mi Box, the home page appears. Click on iFlix to open the app. For first-time users, you need to log in or create an account, after which you will be given a free trial that expires in 30 days. As you can see, the homepage features initially Filipino choices like Encantadia, I Love You Hater, and X with Benefits, along with Filipino movies, Filipino TV series, and local lifestyle channels aside from Korean telenovelas. Click to the left and from home, you can go down to TV, movies, and kids. So instead of Filipino, you get choices of US TV series like Flash and Arrow, US movies like Mission Impossible, and kids programming like Mr. Bean. As a parting note, here is a buyer's guide. It discusses on TV technology and how it continually evolves through innovation. Light-emitting diode or LEDs have added organic components making them OLED that is especially good for curved TVs. It discusses number of pixels for maximum viewing and smart TVs for internet capability. And lastly, on recommended viewing distance for TV screen size, as well as additional info on resolutions from standard definition or SD to high definition or HD to full HD and Ultra HD to the point of 4K by 2K curving widescreen.